guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Underground 2. My recordings hate me. I just recorded about 15 or 20 minutes of Need for Speed Underground 2, and yeah, it turns out that the game was not getting recorded, so we're picking up where I left off because this was before you could like choose to save in different save slots every time. So all you guys missed was one circuit race, well, 1.5 circuit races. I'm in the middle of this circuit race, like literally dead ass in the middle of it. I'm glad that I noticed it now that I wasn't recording, because one of the things that I was saying, and you guys will never see, is circuit races and underground racing league races take the longest. So generally I'm finding that I need to speed up those because of how long the laps take. And this is gonna be another mega episode for Need for Speed Underground 2, and I'm hoping that this will also be the last episode. That is not how you want to open up a lap. I'm pretty sure that dude just ran into that car, so that's good. Shit. God, this randomly is always so many cars. But yeah, so we're very close to the end of the game. I just straight up T-boned that dude as hard as I could hit him. That would kill like both parties in normal life. Don't race on the streets. Do it on a track. But yeah, this is gonna be mega episode number 2. I named the last episode that you guys saw the beginning of the end because we are at the beginning of the end. One way or another, I have about as much time allotted to record today as I did last week. So if I have to record and make a super mega episode of like 2.5, 3 hours long just to finish this game, then I'm going to. If I end up being at a point where I'm recording for like almost 3.5 hours, I'll cut it apart. But as long as all goes according to plan, this should be it. As you can see, I spent 6 minutes on that race. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the rest of the circuits and the underground racing leagues as much as they pop up. I'm gonna try to do the underground racing leagues, but I want to get the circuits out of the way. I only have, I think, one left. I want to get them out of the way because they take the longest, and I find myself speeding them up more because it's like one lap takes 2.5 minutes almost, and so it's a 3-lap race. It takes like 10 minutes, and it's insane trying to do it. Oh, well, I guess I got more circuits left than I thought that I did. Let's go to this one first. Wait. I do only have one Street X left here, and then this whole middle section's done. Alright, let's do the Street X, and then we'll finish up all the circuits. Just so that I have all of this section done. Kind of cross it off the list. Ooh, this is a big one. Alright. Alright. We should be fine. We should be good. Everything is recording now. Yes, 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 yes. All around yeses. Yeses for everybody. Good. Fantastic. Yummy. Alright, how many times am I gonna have to redo this race? Someone hit my back end, turned me perfectly. Ooh. This is a tight turning track. Good thing I got a car that's pretty much built for street X's. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy. Man, my car, this RX-7 is straight up built for tracks like this. Easy. Oh my god. The Street X's are so hard to talk during, even though I have almost a 10-second lead. Like, it's so easy to just make one wrong move and go from having nearly a 10-second lead to being in last. Man, I love this car for Street X's. Like, I straight up love this car for Street X's. It is the perfect Street X car. It's got such good traction. You can make these turns so well. I'm almost a half a lap in front of everybody else. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, that was I feel good inside about that one. What is this? Why is this? You know, this is back to that whole, like, nobody ever wants anything until I'm busy, and then everybody wants something. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the circuits and try to finish up the rest of these circuits so that we don't have any more speed up races. Just in today, the hottest upgrade to ever hit Bayview, carbon kit process now in stock at all Bayview body shops. Be first in your crew to carbonize your kit. Wait, oh, there's the URL. Whoopsie. Hold on. I kind of want to, if that's what I think it is, I don't think this one has it, but we'll go check it out. I think that's like the cheap ones. Of course, a URL pops up as I'm about to go finish up the circuits as well. It's like, you wanted to finish up this specific type of race? How about we stop you from doing that first? And the reason why I do the URLs first is because I don't think you get multiple URL races at a time. So I would have to, like, try to find other things to do to be able to get more URL races up. Okay, is this what I think it is? Oh, carbon fiber. Wait. Carbon fiber body kits. Oh, it removed vinyls from my car. Well, that's not ideal. Well, we got a carbon fiber body kit and a straight gray car. Who needs decals on a car? If I go past the graphic shop, I'll put on a decal but if I don't, I might even just put on that other decal that I had on before. I mean, we're at max rep now, so it's not like we really need anything specifically, you know what I mean? It's like a gorgeous day out. It's like 73 and sunny. And I have like all of my windows open. My cats are going insane with it. Looks like itchy nose for one, but it looks like oh, hello. Story. That's what it looks like.
You know what you have to do, girl. I don't want to see any piece of that car across the finish line.
I won't have to do anything more than drive. He's nothing but a showboating loser.
Don't underestimate him. Do whatever, and I mean whatever it takes to tear him apart. Don't let me down. I'm counting on you, Nikki.
Nikki. I'm not allowed to cross the finish line. Hey, Nikki, you want to go get some drinks? I don't drink. I'll drink a virgin, like, ginger ale or something like that. You can get, like, completely wasted. Then we can go race. Might be the only chance that I got. I mean, let's be honest here. Have you seen my driving? Nothing like a good story. I think she's the Flame 350Z. I don't know. I don't know which one's Nikki. Nikki is in 4th place, so she's this black car that's moving up the track right here. This one. Hey, Nikki. How you doing? Bye, Nikki. What a bitch. Thought she was supposed to take me out. Get us some drinks, you know? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Angelo. Good to see you. Man, thought she was supposed to be tough. Come on, man. Is this the best that you got to offer? No wonder why you can't get any sponsorships anymore. You don't drive yourself. Elbows! I'll shut up. Shutting up. King starts smack talking, ends up running into every wall. Viewers say, I'm not surprised, Dad! I don't know why I made you guys, like, kids. I know, like, so my demographics are actually interesting. I play a lot of the old school games now and stuff like that, but some of the games that I play are games that are popular, like, among the 13 to 18 age range. I know, I'm a kid at heart. Like, I don't know, Valheim, I guess, is one. Call of Duty is another one, stuff like that, right? And, my demographic actually shows that the main people, or the main age range that watches me is actually, like, 20 to 27 or something like that. Or, like, 24 to 35, or, like, in that range, like, mid to late 20s, almost. And I think that's rather interesting. I think that's probably why my Need for Speeds do so well. Because, like, I don't get a ton of views on them, but the views that I do get are generally views for most, if not all, of the video, and then they pick up a little bit later as well. But I honestly think that's why, like, some... Man, Nikki came in 4th in a Mustang GT. What a bitch! But I think that's why some of my games do better than others. I don't know. It's actually honestly very weird to think about. Because I always thought when I got into content creation, I always thought that, you know, my demographic would be the average, like, 13 to 18 range, maybe. Oh, hey, Nikki, you want to get a little tough? Want to get a little busy? Want to do a little bumpity bumpity in the night? Oh, well, we need to turn that way anyway, but, you know. Nikki, get up here so I can bumpity bumpity you in the night. I'm pretty sure I actually made her spin out because she's not even in the top 3 again. Or top 4. But yeah, like, even when I was on Mixer, when Mixer was my main platform and it actually existed, I always streamed a teen because I always figured, you know, that's where the largest demographic was. A lot of, like, 13, 14, 15-year-olds would be the ones really looking into content online like this, you know? It's honestly so surprising to me how absolutely wrong I am. Like, I'd have to re-look at my analytics, but I'm fairly certain by my analytics I have like 74% or 24, or like in that 20 to 30 range, whatever they have it as, right? And then like 10% are 40 and over, which is crazy. Again, one of them statistics I never thought was gonna be a thing. And then the last, like, major one is the 13 to 18 range. And I think that's at like a 7%, and then the rest are just spread out between the rest of the ranges and stuff like that. It's just like, it's so weird thinking about that. Because the last thing that I thought was gonna happen was people my age were gonna look for content where I'm essentially acting like a child. Let's be honest here. I'm yelling at a screen at games in... Hey, Nikki. Bye, Nikki. Yeah, I don't know. I never saw my demographic being what it is. Also, because of Bless Unleashed, my demographic is kind of all sorts of whack. I almost said whacked off. We're whacking off my demographics now. I have, like, most people are like a 60-40 subbed and not subbed. Like, I think 80% of my viewers aren't subscribed to me because they watch my Bless Unleashed stuff and then just click off. So that's another interesting thing to note. Angelo's faster than Nikki, honestly. Angelo, you're a bigger problem than Nikki ever was. Man, did you see how I took that U-turn? It was like it was nothing. Nikki's in 4th. You would think that someone who is trusted by old Big Baddie over here would be at least able to get 2nd. No wonder why he never gets anything done. Well, that was not an ideal way of taking those. Did you guys like that unexpected power slide right there? To be honest, I didn't mean to do that, but it kind of worked out. Easy. Nikki was like nothing. Watch, she's gonna be the next one who gets hit by a car. Oh yeah, 3rd place. Man, if this is all this man has to offer, I'm gonna go find a different sponsor. You know what I mean? Well, he's kind of stealing all the sponsors, but you know what I mean. You know, when you know, you know, you know, and you know. Oh, hey, what's up?
I told you, do whatever it takes. What part of that didn't sink in?
Get out of my face! I raced straight up.
You better remember who you're talking to.
Or what? I don't need you.
Oh, really? What are you gonna do without me? You're nothing. It's only a matter of time before I run the whole show.
And maybe I'll make sure you don't.
Feel like they really tried to make that dude look like Dominic Toretto. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, that's the thing, you know, that dude's not very happy. When's he gonna come and race me like a normal human non-being? A normal person who wants to take down the other people. Alright, we still got 3 circuits to do. Let's see, we got 3 circuits, 4 sprints, 3 street X's, and 4 drifts, and 1 drag. Where's the drag? Back there. Alright, we're gonna head up to this one and get this done. Oh my god. See, this is why I'm doing the circuits first, because holy crap, I'm literally racing along the entire, like, Beacon Hills area. Also, I did stop off. I went past the graphic shop. I did stop off and got myself some decals. Just wanted to add some color. Like, straight gray was a little obnoxious. Hi, Sydney. What are you doing? Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm sure at some point you'll probably see the decals on the car. Okay, thank God this is only 2 laps. Did I just spin that dude out? I'm pretty sure I just spun that dude out. That's hilarious. No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. But yeah, just the straight gray that I had, I don't know, it was just not doing it for me. I know I don't really care for cosmetics, but I felt like the straight gray was just disgusting looking. I felt gross with it. Now, if I had made it like straight purple, that'd be a different thing, but since you can't color carbon fiber, it would have had like purple with gray accents, and it just would not have been okay. You know, I think by the end we are going to create the ugliest car possible, and that way if we end up for some reason doing more retro, more racing games where we can customize cars, we'll start a thing where it's a thing to always make the ugliest possible car. We'll call it the Ugly Car Challenge. I think that'd actually be a little bit fun. Especially if people have, like, the games that I'd be playing. Like, even if you have Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport, you could take part. Like, even if I don't make a video on the game that you're playing that you have, you could still make some cars and, like, either tweet at me or, you know, throw it in my Discord. Oh god, I almost did the exact same thing that I did before. There we go. Take my lead back, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be hilarious because anybody who knows me knows that I don't really care for cosmetics. And the only reason why I did anything with the cosmetics this time around was because it was just so ungodly ugly. I felt gross in it. I want to feel gross in some of your ugly cars. If you play a racing game, either currently or in the future, make the ugliest car you can, and I'll do the same. at the end of the episode, I will, whether this is the last episode or, one of the last episodes, I'm gonna have the ugliest car at the end. And maybe a sneak peek of it at the beginning of the episode, just to entice people. Like, what are you talking about? God, this race at least is only 2 laps, but it's such a, oh god, no. Oh god, no. Stop. Hey. Alright, I don't know why I spun out right there of all places. But at least it was there, not at the end. You know what I mean? But yeah, at least this race, being ungodly long as it is only 2 laps versus the normal 3 for these. Makes it a little bit easier to at least give a little bit of content out of it. One of the biggest issues with some of the like long circuits that you have multiple laps for these long races, multiple long laps I should say, is eventually you're just kind of like, and this is honestly why I speed them up, eventually you're kind of just like, all right, let's get this race over with. It's taking long enough. Woo! I just want to get it done and move on to the next race. Everybody has seen this 3 times already. Why do I need to do 4 laps of it? You know what I mean? Ugh. I gotta make sure I don't run into any cars because I'm at the very end of the race and that would mark my doom. I'll just cross the finish line at 165 mile an hour. Whew. Alright. We got 2 more circuits to go. If I pass that sprint that I have to do for my sponsor on the way, I might just do the sprint that I have to do for my sponsor. For the main reason, like, I need to do it. Oh my god, why? Why am I getting added? I don't know what that is. Hey, people, busy on the days that I'm busy. But yeah, it's the last sprint that I need to do for the sponsor, like the last race that I need to do. So I might just do that real quick to also just give me a little bit of a break from, oh my god, it has another circuit. It just, okay. This game is just out to bone me in my butt. Alright, so we're just gonna do this sprint. Obviously, this game hates me. It's a long boy, but yeah, I got some deals working on the burner. Talking to some other sponsors who may be willing to drop some serious bank if they can find a winner. What do you say? Impress me with a win yet. See, the sponsor races, they're like, hey, listen, we're gonna work on this stuff. Can you just come out here, race your best, and win? Whereas like the other races, they're like, hey, use a little bitch. Use the new guy on the block, even though you landed 5 sponsorships by now and all this other stuff. You just a new kid on the block. Sydney is like gunning for attention right now. Oh god. I think she wants up at the window, and my poor cat is just so dumb. She doesn't know how to jump up there properly. Hold on. I feel so bad. Cindy, do you want up there? Do you want up there? Huh? Yeah. Do you want up there? Come here. Go ahead. Do you feel better now, Cindy? Do you feel better now? You get to be up at the window? We gotta teach you how to jump. So, because my equipment is like so expensive and pretty much all that I own, I live in a very small apartment, and all that I own is pretty much just my recording equipment, my content creation equipment. And so I generally never have my cats jumping up on stuff. And so it ends up like, poor little butt here, she never really learned how to jump up on stuff because she never had stuff to jump up onto. That and like my evil exes weren't always the most neat in the world and would leave like forks and knives and stuff like that sitting out at times. Not all the time, but at times. So I would always like try to make sure they don't jump up on the counters. And admittedly, I was not always the best with it either. I was admittedly in quite a bit of a bad spot mentally. But yeah, I always tried to make sure that they didn't jump up on them, like jump up on counters and stuff, just because I didn't want them jumping up and not realizing there was a knife or something sitting there and getting hurt. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I always worry that my cats are gonna get hurt if they do something like that. Like, no matter, oh my god, this is huge. That's what she said. Ha, got him. No matter like what it is, it could be something so trivial that cats like normally know it. I spoil my cats and I turn them into big old babies. Hence Cindy not knowing how to jump. Huh, you're spoiled, aren't you? She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna look out the window now. Boy, these guys are a little pushy, ain't they? Alright, we gotta make a right here. Got it, got it, got it. Oh, don't got it. Thanks for the boost. My car did not want to do the turn there. Oh my god, someone clipped my back end and made me put that dude into the wall and spun me out. Holy Jesus. These guys are getting frisky. Oh jeez. Oh god. This whole race is not going quite according to plan. Oh hey, we were getting on the highway. I knew that. I was just making sure they were paying attention. Oh my god, I'm only 35% through. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. All of this and only halfway. Okay. We're good. We're in the lead. This race was not going according to plan. Nothing about this race was going according to plan. Okay, we're on the outskirts of this second area. I gotta, oh god, don't hit the truck. I gotta remember that there is that shortcut that we're coming up to, the greenhouse that we break through. Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Where, there it is. Oh, shit. I don't know how I just saved that, but I did. Don't fuck up, 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 don't fuck up. Oh, oh my god. Oh, that was spicy meatballs right there, cowboy. Wow. That whole race just went absolutely not according to plan. I feel like it was because I was talking about how I spoil my cats. She is so content right now. Oh, you all done up there now? You all done? Hello. Magazine opportunity. Alright, cool. Alright, so no
Guys
new
from
URLs.
GTI magazine checking out the race. Sounds like a photo shoot in the making.
Where is this sprint? It's in here, isn't it? Oh my god. Hey, he called my ride sick. It's awesome, guys. Totally hanging loose, bro. Am I cool yet? Am I 2004 cool? By the way, Need for Speed Underground 2 came out in 2004 for those of you who do not know. Am I cool yet though? It's totally sick, bro. You know what I mean? Just hang loose and do all the good stuff, you know? Is that a Corolla? I feel like that's a Corolla. And not like the cool looking Corollas either. Like that's straight up just a junky Corolla. No offense to the Corolla, but that's just a junky Corolla. Hey guys. Easy there, big fella. Easy. Ha! I made him run into that car. I feel like this race is going by much quicker than the last one, even though the last one, or this one, is longer than the last one. Maybe not. It's only 37%. Okay, I just gotta pay attention and not be really dumb. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. No problem. No problem. No problem. None. No. Not a single problem in the world. Okay. Easy. 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 We had a little bit of a spinny there, but it's alright. Cars taking up both sides of the road. That's not what you want. When did they catch up to me? What? How did they catch up to me? I was running that so well. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh man, that's a wall. Oh man. These races are getting dicey. Okay. Alright. I have a feeling it's gonna have me do a URL race. Which is okay. I think I'm at the point where, like, maybe not every URL race, but like every other URL race is gonna actually give me some story. Because I am, again, at the very end of the... No, I'm not at a URL race. Alright. Balls. This is the only drag race that I have, but I got... Alright, let's just do this circuit. Oh, no. I looked at that at the last second. I usually look at it a little bit better, but this looks like this is going to be another long boy. Man. Why? How many laps? 3 laps. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a sped up one for shoresies. That's a really bright car. Let me help you with that brightness. That dude just blew all of his NOS. Like, you heard the can just empty. That was some tight turns right there. Good lord. We're in the area that I don't know very well. Okay. Looks like we're going back into the area that I do know. It's so cool to see that they still put in the first area, even when you're at the end of the game. Oh, God. This is all going so horrible. It's just absolutely deplorable. Did I use that word right? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a speed up. It's going to be like a 6-minute race. Let's go! Okay, easy. Oh my god. 5.5 minutes. Whew. I say easy, but Jesus, that was just insanity incarnate. Eventually they have to run out of circuits to give me, right? But without having any new races. That would be 2 areas completely done with races, which means we are coming ever closer to the final part. We got a URL race. Yeah, that's 2 areas completely done. We got 2 more circuits down at the bottom, and 3 circuits down at the bottom now. Son of a bitch. All right, so we only have 2 sprints down there, 2 circuits, a drag, a street X, 3 circuits, a street X, and a drift. But let's go do this URL. Only the best way to show you. It's a lot of zigzag turns. Any story? Are you gonna give a story or no? Story. Re of the stores. No, doesn't look like it. The wind keeps shutting my curtains. I don't want it to. I want to be bright. Nope, no story. All right, that's okay. I wonder if the next major story element will just be like Nikki coming out of nowhere being, hey, I know you're looking to take down Nate, who's a wannabe Dominic Toretto. If you want to get under his skin, poke him here and do this race, and then you do that race, and then Nate's like, how dare you? I'm gonna be honest, I really don't remember how the end of this game goes. Like, when I was younger and playing this, all I cared about was racing. I don't remember any of the story at all. Granted, Need for Speed never really had much of a story to begin with, but I don't remember any of it. Alright, hard turn, hard turn, hard turn. It's gonna be a 3 race URL again. Oh, we got the bumpity bumpities here. Okay, gotta pay attention to. I almost like used my nitrous. Oh wow. Alright, so I definitely gotta have more of a lead whenever I go through the bumpity bumpities. Because that is my weakness on this track for sure. The rest isn't too bad. It's just that ending. Okay, let's try to get a little bit of distance on these guys. Sharp turns, sharp turns. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Gotta pay attention to the bumpity bumpities. Let's try not to slow down as much here. Good, good. A lot better, a lot better. Love that, love that. That is exactly what we need. This is definitely one of them things that we call a tough track. Got it, easy, no problem, no problem. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. No problem. Go. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a really big problem. I really shouldn't have blew all my nitros right there. Oh, God. The problems keep stacking up, guys. The problems are getting worse. Are you serious? Oh, there we go. Okay. That took longer than I would have liked, and that was only the first race. Yay. We still got 2 more races after that. The first time around, I was gonna end up coming in last, and there's no way to go from first to last in a URL race. Or last to first, I mean. Like, I could have came in first in these other 2 races, and I would have still been in last place. Or like, second place. So, like, so far I have yet to like let myself come in second place on any of the races, but in a URL race I essentially could if I wanted to. Oh my God. We're at the point where like other cars are all as fast as mine now, and so it's just like whoever can get in front of the pack and stop getting pushed around. Okay, at least we're out in front. We're out in front, not by a large stretch, but by a decent amount. And this race isn't, or this track isn't as chaotic as the last one. The last one, I don't know why, but those like bumps always get me. I've never been able to get them properly. I remember even when I was younger, it would still mess me up. I would never be able to do them. I don't know what it is about them. Okay. I almost ran into the wall because I almost turned too early. Okay, alright, no problem. No problem. As long as I don't take something horribly, I should have this one in the bag. Okay. Whew. Alright. Oh my God. I wish it was just a 2 race, man. I just wish it was a 2 race. Oh God. These races are getting extraordinarily hard, man. To give you guys an idea, I don't quite know what we're cut down to just yet. I imagine the video's at like roughly about 45 minutes, give or take. I've been including the mess up and it wasn't recording properly for the game earlier. I've been sitting here recording Need for Speed Underground 2 today for about 2 hours now. Like, one of the crazy things is like I've cut out a lot and you guys missed a little bit, like 1 race worth. It was just a sped up circuit. You guys didn't really miss anything, but the stuff that you guys did miss, um, it was just me like redoing a race or just driving in between races to give you guys an idea of how long some of this takes. That's like the only place that I'd be able to use my nitrous. Oh, so, you know, I talk about a lot of the stuff that I start getting into and watching. One of the things that I kind of noticed that I do, just because, you know, sometimes you just need a little bit of chatting in between whenever there's not much going on. Like, it's my third time going around the track. I noticed that I talk about stuff that I, like, end up finding to watch and stuff like that. And one of my recent things that I've been watching is The Lost Pirate Kingdom. It's a Netflix original. And it's actually really interesting. I started watching it originally because I thought it was just going to be like, oh, pirates, this swashbuckling, Blackbeard, destroy, murder, plunder, all that stuff. But it actually ended up being something really, really, really interesting. It turned into a documentary, which at first I was like, oh, it's a documentary, but I had it on in the background while I was like waiting for a video to export, and I was just kind of chilling and stuff like that. And then it started getting really interesting, and it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. I'm on like episode 4. Probably by the time you guys see this, I'll either be done with it or be on the last episode of it. There's only 6 episodes, but learning some of the history of the stuff that happened and everything is actually really cool. If you guys like pirates and stuff like that, it's actually worth watching. It's rather interesting, to say the least. All right, let's see. We got 3 circuits. All of them were down here, so I guess we're starting off with this one. Excuse me? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. They're seriously trying to make all of the longest possible tracks. This is literally just a big loop around the entire, like, bottom half of the city. This is definitely going to be a speed up, boy. Actually, I feel like I've done a race like this one before. It was like one of the first races that I did in this bottom area after opening up all the areas. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? To the right? And it's a 3 lap? Ugh. This is gonna suck. Whoa, that's a tighter turn than I expected. No. And they hit it perfectly. It's alright, I'm right here. It's not like they got super far. Yeah, I feel like this is a race that I did before. Oh my god, are you serious? How do I manage to hit these dead on so that it stops me entirely? And they took a shortcut, son of a bitch. I have a feeling this race is gonna take me forever. I mean, we're 2 minutes in. We're probably only like halfway through this first lap. I gotta catch up to the leaders. I do not want to have to run this whole race again. There we go. Nigel Thornberry. Some people won't get that reference. Shit. Okay. Okay, don't start turning whenever I tell you to turn. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, yeah, alright. 3 minutes for 1 lap. This is going to be a 10-minute race minimum. Alright, speed it up. Oh my god, 8.5 minutes. I almost lost it at the end there. Oh my god. I would have been so upset if I lost it at the end there. Oh, that's what I mean. Circuits take way too long. Like, eventually it's just like, alright, come on. You could have done that whole thing in like 1 lap and it would have been a whole race. My good lord. I don't know, maybe it's just my age showing, but I feel like it's just over long for absolutely no flippin' reason. Oh, of course, you add another circuit. You know what, we're done with circuits for right now. I'm so sick of circuits. They're so freaking long, it's unreal. Let's go do this last drag and do the Street X right there as well.
Straight from the
Okay.
Streets 4 producers were just here. They want you in their short film.
I literally ran right into an event, so I might as well just do it. No, drag race. Yeah, I don't know. I might just not do any circuit races.
Yo, Doc, word on the wire is that there's some action brewing in Cole Harbor East. I haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location, but you should be able to find them without much problem.
I don't need more money.
Pickings, so I thought you might want in. Good luck. I'm out of here.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna wait for the circuits until the very end here. Because they are literally taking up all of my time. It is unfreaking real how much time they're taking up. And if it's just gonna keep popping up with more circuits, then it's not worth it. Okay, took first. Not my cleanest race in the world, but we have first. We barely have first at that. Holy crap, do you see that? Look at that. See, why can't it be more like that? 27 seconds. Quick, easy. I mean, I know I sometimes take forever on drag races because I keep failing them and stuff like that, but quick, easy, no problem. No stress. It goes without saying, it's a good possibility this week we're gonna have a little lapse in content if this literally continues to take my entire recording day. Because, oh my god. And honestly, it's nothing more than the circuits are just eating literally all of the time.
Big
Automoto.
guns from Automotor are in the crowd. Let's see if you can catch their attention.
Apparently, I gotta back out of here to get that. I know I gotta go do special events for the sponsor. Alright, no URL. But I know I haven't done all the races that I need to complete the sponsor either. I was really thinking maybe I'll just do all of the races and then do the sponsors. But I might have to break down and like do a mass special event spree. Just to see where I'm at. It would have been really nice if I had a place where I could like have a check mark of all the stuff that I need to do, because I've done all the required races, like the specific race that they asked me to do, and I don't know how many other races I need to do. I don't know if other races are going to continue popping up until I do these special events or what, but I know I need to do certain special events. I need to do all that stuff. All right, here we go. I just ran over that girl. That's probably fine. Okay, it's this map, but backwards. Okay. Ugh. There we go. There we go. By the way, what's with the asphalt sound? I'm on a dirt track. It should all sound like when I'm on the sides, not asphalt. When I'm in the middle. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm the more that I think about it, the more that I think I just need to do special events. Special events and URLs are gonna be the meal ticket right now, so I think after this race, which I'm just about to finish it, we're just gonna run through and do all the special events that I have. If I pass a race on the way, I'm not doing any more of the extra races, like the, hey, yo, bro, I found some stuff. This race isn't on your map, but if you want to go check it out, you can go check it out. You know, I'm not gonna go do any more of those because I only did those because I needed money. Now, I don't need money. I have all the money in the world. So I think I'm just gonna burn through all of the special events real quick. You'll just see probably a whole bunch of cuts for each special event. I'm hoping most of them are just photo shoots. You know, half of them is just driving through the town. I think even if it's I have to drive to the area, I'll just cut to the picture. So, photosensitivity warning, there might be a whole bunch of flashing coming up. Okay. I have a bit of an issue with that one. Alright, so one of the things that I always said is I really don't like the placement. Alright, that's back of my car. That's cool. One of the things that I always said is I really don't like the placement of some of the stuff on the mini map, and I had to do that one twice because the star looked like it was on the lower loop around instead of on top of it, and so I went to the lower loop around and it wasn't there. Like, that's annoying, really annoying. Oh yeah, on the cover, baby. Oh, there she is again. Doesn't look well. That one looks a little bit more like she kind of knows what she's doing. A little bit. That's probably like one of the last poses they had her take, and they were like, "Dude, super sexy," and so she did that, and they're like, "All right, that's good enough."
You got first place and the big prize. You just made it onto Streetcar Magazine.
We'll go with that. I'm not going for anything too crazy. All right, another one done. We still got 3 more to go. I'm gonna just go up and do this one. Oh, good. This one's just a photo shoot. Or just a photo. Don't have to do anything with this one. I see some butt cheek. How dare you? This is a kid's game. It's like the smallest amount. Like, oh no, you have a butt. Which, you know, always killed me. I'm one of those people. I don't really care about, like, if people are showing butt or anything like that. Like, we all have it. Like, oh boy. It's not like, you know, ladies only have butts and men just don't, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but it never really bugged me one way or another. Oh, finally.
You stood out, boy. Auto Motor is featuring your Moby in the next print.
God, that was obnoxious beyond belief. Holy Jesus. It was like 1:15 to try to get to a place, and you had to use up every second of it, like, perfectly. Alright. That's the last of the special events that I have right now. The perfect shift, myth or reality? Now, there is definitely a perfect shift possibility, okay? I know all about the perfect shift, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta know when to shift. You know. Okay, so that's all of the special events that I currently have available done. Let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing is what happens. Okay. You know what? I want to see real quick. Jump to garage. Because I've been recording for 2 hours now. Sign sponsors. I think this is the most recent one. 3 races of the sponsors choosing. Yeah, this had to have been the most recent one because it's a lot of money. Each URL victory is 7,000. 34 races of the drivers choosing. Build a car that is featured on 4 DVD covers. I believe I just did that. 1 complimentary vehicle. So I just need to do a whole bunch of races. 9 URL races as well. Okay, so I just need to continue racing. This is kind of what I was talking about, though. Like, there's a lot of things that are just slowing down the end, and I feel like it doesn't need slowed down that much. This last sponsorship, like, that's a lot of races. I am not doing circuits. Hail to the no. You know what? As crazy as this sounds, we're gonna do a bunch of Street X races. Alright, so the reason why I'm gonna do a bunch of Street X races is because I have a car built and specifically designed to be a Street X racing car. And so I want to be able to utilize that to do these races quickly. These races usually take, the entire race is usually about the length of one lap in a circuit, or so it just makes sense to me if I'm trying to just do this in a timely manner to stop doing the circuits, which I think it's giving me more of because of how many I've done. So if I can get it to give me more Street X races, I'd be okay with that as long as I keep winning them relatively easily. Because they're usually about 4 laps. I would love drag races, but my car is not really a drag car. It's built more for these tight turns. Now, like, if I would have gotten, like, the Mustang or something like that, I probably would have had more a drag car than a Street X car, but we just now are trying to get to the end. We're not really trying to do every race shit in the book. And I feel like at this point, like at the beginning of this series, I absolutely hated Street X races. But ever since I started with the RX-8 and now this RX-7, I almost prefer Street X races over others because they're just so easy. Like, yeah, there are a lot of turns and stuff like that, but my car is just blowing through this like it's nothing. So I think we're gonna do a lot of Street X races. Look at that, 1 minute 49 seconds is usually about how long one lap takes. You know what I mean? Even drifts. I'll probably do Street X races and drifts. I don't know how many more races I need to do. I wish it would tell me how many races I needed, like what I needed to finish the contract or sponsorship, whatever. Ooh. Good stretches. I've been recording for like 2.5 hours now. There may be a jump in this episode. Okay, a URL. I know I've done like 3 URL races, so we still got some time. But like we still got some URL races. I don't think it counts it like if it's a 3 race URL. I think I need to do 3 or 9 different URL races, not like 3 race URLs, if that makes sense. Oh no, I guess we'll end up seeing here sooner rather than later. If this gives me story, then I know I'm getting like at unbelievably close because there isn't much story left to tell. The dude failed at, oh look, a circuit. That's a wall. The dude failed at having one of his drivers beat me, and the only thing that's left is like either send another driver to try to beat me in a URL race or race me himself. And I got the money. Alright. Any story? Please tell me there's story. There might not be story. That was the first URL, a second URL. How many URL races did I do before this? Because I've been working on this contract for a while now, for both of the mega episodes. Was that other one like the 4th, and this is gonna be the 7th? No story. So we'll do this and then run through some Street X races and drifts and see if we can do, because I know I did some races in the previous episode. I did a lot of races in the previous episode actually. So this sponsorship contract, I usually did like a sponsorship or contract every 3 episodes, and the episodes were like half-hour long, so I should be coming pretty close since I've been going for much longer on these 2 mega episodes. This is another 3 race URL as well. I don't see this race doing too much, so I think I'm probably just gonna speed it up. That was easy. That track is just like playing it in, yeah, playing it, racing it in third gear. That was like a full third gear map. Sometimes going down to second, sometimes going up to fourth, but like third gear was perfect. One thing nice about these URL races though, it's not as long or as big as circuits. It's almost like or it's almost like 9 laps of a circuit. Or no. 3 laps of these URL races are usually about 1 lap of a circuit. So it's like 3 laps of the circuits that they have been giving me. So it's not been too crazy horrible. The reason why I sped up the last one is because I was so far ahead and just consistently pulling ahead and not having any issues that it was just gonna be me riding around the track. And it's looking like this one's gonna be the same way. So like I've raced on these URL tracks so many times now, like I know how to take all of these turns really easy. These URLs in this section are really easy for me because it doesn't have anything too crazy happening on it 98% of the time, and so it's just a really basic, really simple drive around the track. And even though these cars are just as fast as I am, because I mean it is on medium difficulty, and because I'm racing at like a hard difficulty level, it's pretty much just drive around like it's really simple. I could almost like just mess around on half of the lap. I mean, I'm not going to. I'm not going to take that chance. But I could. Yeah, look at that. A minute for the lap time. God, that's so nice. Alright, last lap for this, and then we got one more race in this URL. Damn, someone just wiped out there. Yeah, like they kind of catch up right at that J turn, and then I just absolutely blow them away at the end of this race right here. I have to say, it is quite amazing how they, in a game as old as this, where controls and stuff like that, and bringing something like this game to life back in 2004 was insane. You know, it's amazing how different some of the cars drive, because like I would not be able to whip around that track at like 130, 140 mile an hour if I was in like my 240 SX. You know what I mean? And I know the performance parts have a lot to do with it as well, but even if I had my 240 SX or any other car upgraded as much as this one, it would still not be quite the same. Oh, this is a short track. Look at that. This is gonna be tough because I just spun out right there. Okay, we got one more lap to catch up to the rest of them. Here we go, here we go. God damn it. I hate when I want to go try to take a turn and then there's an NPC like on the edge of my car. Because then I can't take the turn and it throws me into a wall. Oh my god, these guys are straight up just trying to throw me into walls. The NPCs were being so difficult there. Holy crap. Okay, that's another URL race done. I hope that was 7. Oh god, we got so many more races to do. I've been recording for 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours now. This is gonna be a heck of an episode. That's all I can say. Jesus, took forever to find this one. I was off in like no man's land, and well, not really no man's land, but like the GPS had no idea where it was going. All right, another Street X, should be easy peasy win. Hopefully. I have a feeling the circuits were getting so hard because of how many I was doing. I have a feeling the Street X's are gonna start getting to that point as well. But if I play my cards right and do a bunch of if I do a bunch of Street X's and a bunch of drifts, I should be able to finish the sponsor contract sooner rather than later. This is actually a really short track. One that I'm not taking as good as I normally would. Alright, here we go, roundabout. Oh my god, I'm definitely not taking this as good as I normally would. What am I doing? Alright, roundabout time. Okay, no problem, no problem. Last lap should be easy. There we go. Easy. Oh, that started out not going too well. That was a lot of like twisting turns. Not just like sharp turns, but like twisting turns. Like holy crap. Oh, right. Okay. But yeah, I think I said it before. Don't be surprised if there's like there's a major cut and like difference in lighting and stuff like that. Because I am running out of time, but no matter what, I'm gonna beat this game today. Like there's no way around it. I am going to beat this game, and this game needs to be buttoned up, and I'm recording this the day before I'm planning on having it come out. So I'm gonna probably like get the rest of the stuff done during the day that I need to get done. And then I'll end up just coming back and finishing up this game. Okay, another Street X. And then I'm roughly in the area of the drifts. After these two Street X's that are right next to each other, I will probably do or run up to the very top. I'm in the Beacon Hills area, the very top part of the map. Hey, sweetie. You're gonna have to not be on my arm, thank you. Alright, yellow car, just use me as a way to actually take the turn instead of running to the wall. There we go. Take my lead and make it a little bit deeper now that I have my armrest back, so I can actually get into the proper position to race. Okay, yeah, easy. This one's gonna be so quick and easy. Very short laps. And absolutely no trouble at all. 23-second lap. Much better than the circuits, man. Never would have thought that something like a circuit, which is admittedly normally pretty easy, would be the race type that I hated doing the most by the end. I always thought that the Street X's were always going to be the ones that I hated the most. Alright, there's one more Street X on the map from last I looked. Everything's still recording, yeah. Also, something that does tend to happen a little bit is stiffness, but with longer recordings, it tends to start getting a little out of sync, and there's just nothing that I can do about that. So if it starts looking like the video is out of sync, it's just because it's been a long recording session. I actually started to notice it whenever I was doing like Doom Eternal and stuff like that. Some of those recording sessions were 2-3 hours long, and so it would start getting out of sync roughly about an hour and a half to 2 hours in. If I would sit down and really like work on it and try, I could make it so that I was in sync, but it would literally take like 4 hours just to get everything in sync and not actually edit the video itself. So it's just gonna probably be a little out of sync, and I apologize, but I don't think anybody, not even like big YouTubers, even like try to keep everything in sync for long videos. It just becomes an impossibility, because then like there's some parts that end up getting snipped out to make it so that it's in sync, and it's like an important part, or like maybe not for Need for Speed, but it like dialogue would be happening and stuff. It's just balls. It's not something that you can feasibly do, unfortunately. You know what would be really nice? If I finished up this race and looked and had a URL, and the URL was the last one that I needed to do, and it was against Nate, and like it was gonna be the sponsor ending URL, and I'd take Nate down, make him be one of the uncool kids again, and I complete the game. That'd be amazing, because I know I'm really close. I either have done 7 or 8 URLs by now, And between the 2 episodes, with all the races that I've done, I've had to have gotten close to the 34. In all those special events, I absolutely got all of the DVD and magazine covers that I would ever need. So it's just a matter of how many more races need to be done, and it's of my choosing. At least it wasn't like you need to do 10 circuits, 10 sprints, 10 street X's. You know, it's 34 races of my choosing sort of deal. And I really should have thought about that when I was doing the circuits, but I thought it was going to be like the last sponsor where I was pretty much racing until I got all of the races done, but I don't think it's going to be that way. I just beat them and I was 10 seconds in front of them. It means I was a half a lap in front of them pretty much. Jesus. Alright, next up is the drifts, unless there's a URL. Please tell me there's a URL. Give me the URL and have it be the last. Oh man. You sit around and record for hours on end. You end up getting a little stiff, if you know what I mean. Not like that, you perverts. I'm just the body stiff. Jeez. What's this? Tuner magazine cover. Alright, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this and then
Swiss Tuner Magazine's cruising with the crews tonight, so if you're hot, you've got their next cover.
hopefully it's not a like drive to the area, and if it is, it's in the region of the drifts up in the top up there. But I might as well just do the special events just to be safe, and maybe it'll open up the URL, because it's been known to sometimes give me URLs after these. Please just be a picture. Damn it. Catch a plane. All right. It's actually up in that area a little bit. All right. Why is he trying to catch a plane from there? I'm pretty sure there's no airport up there. Magazine. I think I needed DVD covers, but I mean, maybe. She looks like she's having fun. I love how, like, every time we get on the magazine or a DVD cover, I always, like, pick at the girls. Like, not the actual surroundings, like my car or anything. Let's be honest, 98% of people who look at those, they end up, first thing they look at is the girl. Let's be honest here. There's no more street X's, no more drag races. It looks like we're coming down to the very last few races. Maybe we are actually supposed to get all the races done. Alright, this downhill drift, not a big deal. Honestly, I don't mind downhill drifts as much, because you kind of know what you need to get from the beginning. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the ×5 multiplier. Yeah, that'll shoot me up in points. That'll be nice. Ooh. I keep doing drifts like this and not hitting anything, I'm gonna be honest, what I'm doing to drift right now, I'm sure you guys can tell from how my car is sounding. Ah, balls. Well, that's alright. I almost took me up. But, like, all I'm doing is just keeping it in second gear. And I keep, like, pumping the gas. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I save those points. Ah, balls. Ah. I'm in second right now, so that's good. Oh yeah, I definitely won this. And that should put me in the lead, yeah. Admittedly, this is one of the longer downhill drifts, I think. Cool. Almost ran into the wall and lost that. Alright, let's just beat this. $277,000. Alright. That's that drift done. Easy. I absolutely blew all of them away. Jesus. Alright, alright, come on. Everything's still recording proper. If this recording ends up being corrupt for some reason, I'm gonna cry. 3 hours on this one game so far. I will cry. I feel like that's every YouTuber's fear, is having their recordings be corrupted. Because you spend so much time on them, and then you go and you look to see if it's all good, and it's like, eh, by the way, yeah, something went wrong. It's one of the reasons I was explaining it to someone. I was telling how, oh, another downhill drift. Telling them how I record, and well, I was talking about it in a video before, but I record where, okay, only 175, that's easy. Keep control, keep control. Oh, I technically should have lost that. Crap. But I was saying how I like record, because a lot of people getting into trying to do content creation in any regard don't really know what they're doing, and I was one of them. Like, I didn't have anybody to teach me how to use OBS, how to record properly, how to really make my audio sound decent. Even now, like, my audio isn't that great. I could make my audio much better, but to do that I would need a different recording space. Oh my god, this has a lot more deep turns than that last one. Jeez. And like, one of these days I will make my audio sound like superb. Oh, come on with all of these cars, man. Halfway done and I haven't even gotten to 100,000. And every car and their mother is out on the road again. But anyway, sorry. Oh, come on. That little bump is gonna set me back. Okay, that would have set me back to the beginning anyway, because you know every car is around every turn. I missed a really good drift section right there. Damn. I'm trying to talk about something, and this drift track, you know, I think this is like the hardest downhill drift track. I'm kind of remembering getting frustrated with a track that ends in a similar area. Yeah, I remember this drift track. All right, let me beat this and then I'll go into what I was saying. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. I hate that track a lot. Anyway, like I was saying, so whenever like you're going to record, and whenever I was talking to the person about it, how I record so I have like a backup. Like my camera isn't necessarily backed up, nor is the actual video of the gameplay, but they're separate. And one of the things that bugs out the most is audio. And so I have multiple avenues for the audio to be recorded. That way, when the time comes, oh, we got another URL. When the time comes that if there is a mess up in the audio, there's always a backup with it. All right, let's do this URL. This looks like one of the maps that I'm used to again. This has got to be either 8 or 9. If it gives story, then I know it's 9. But I just want to get these done. God, I've been recording for 3 hours. Oh, this mega episode is shooting to be a super mega. No story. So that means we still got some races to do. Some races in a URL. Man, if it's gonna make me do all the circuits and it keep popping up all the circuits after, I'm gonna be so pissed. I really wish that they had a way to see how much more you had to do, because it's so hard to gauge. I mean, if you're playing straight through, that's one thing, but if you're not playing the game straight through from like start to finish or whatever, it's so hard to tell how many races you've done, how many URL races you've done. You know, it's just so tough. Hopefully, oh, this is only a 2 race, boys, so this is nice. Hopefully I don't have to do all the circuits, though. Alright, I don't think there's gonna be much to this one, so we're gonna speed up the second half of this race, unless something interesting happens. But yes. Alright, that's one done. One more. Someone was racing RX-8 and he came second. Wow. I really think like I don't know. I would still like to have gotten the Skyline, but I really think this RX-7 is probably one of the best cars in the game, if not the best car in the game, because of its ability to whip around the track and keep traction pretty decent. This looks like a very beginner level URL race and looks like it's a quicker track. Maybe not. Took the lead pretty nicely though. I mean, it's still not too horrible. I feel like I've raced on this track before. Like, this exact layout for this track. I mean, obviously I've raced on this track before because all of the URL races are on tracks like these. Either this or the airport. I think the airport URLs are the ones that are always the story. I don't think these, like, in-town URLs are ever story. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that's how it is. Because we got our first, like, big story element when the first URL race was in the airport. And we haven't gotten a story element outside of the airport yet, from what I remember. Even, like, the Nikki was in the airport, I think. The races were in the airport. I don't know if the URL itself was actually in the airport, though. I don't know. I'm still just hoping that I'm almost done. If there's one thing to say about older games, retro games, is they really knew how to stack content, even if it got to be meticulous and a little obnoxious after a while. They knew how to stack content in their game to make sure that there was a lot to it. I mean, you figure games have almost always been 60 bucks. Like, console games have almost always been 60 bucks. At least from what I remember. You know, maybe whenever I wasn't looking at the prices of games, they weren't, but all the games that I ever remember looking at and wanting were always 60. So before multiplayer, they had to make sure that you were getting $60 worth. And I feel like game developers today have it almost a little bit easier, which sounds very crappy, because I know a lot of game developers will be like, no, it's not easier, it's more difficult now, because they have to, like, consistently bring out content and sometimes do so with very little, like, extra pay for the content, because, like, DLCs and stuff like that used to cost money, and now, you know, people are getting to the point where they're like, oh, why would I pay $60 for a game and then turn around and pay $20 for a DLC? That's just... And admittedly, I'm not afraid to admit it. When I was younger, I was the same way. I was like, why would I pay for a DLC? And the only times I ever really got a DLC... for those of you who don't know, DLC is downloadable content, add-ons, extras, more things to do in the game. The only time I ever really got them was the Halo stuff, like the extra Halo maps and everything. But like, now that I'm in the game industry a lot more and I've talked to a lot of developers and everything, I understand the reasoning behind DLCs. Because like, without them, or the reasoning behind paying for the DLC, because you figure you got a $60 base game, and this day and age, if you want your $60 base game to be successful, you need it to have multiplayer, and then you have to continuously bring out more content for the multiplayer. But you have games like Fortnite and Apex, like they're huge multiplayer games and they have a lot of microtransactions and they're bringing out all of this new stuff for free. And on the surface it's like, okay, well, whatever, but if you look heavily at all of that, like it's tough. Sure, granted, game developers in AAA, oh, hello, money. Game developers in AAA, like for Fortnite, god damn it, like for Fortnite and Apex Legends, end up getting a lot of money, or we'll say even The Last of Us, something like The Last of Us. The people buy the base game, and they make a lot of money, more money than they'll probably ever need. But that money is usually like the only income that that game will receive, unless they make downloadable content that is worth buying, not just bringing it out. So you have like a $20 DLC, and now you had like, obviously it's gonna be more, but say you had like 1 million people who bought the game, right? And then you only have 200,000 of those people buy the DLC. You're getting a very small fraction of the money that you got whenever you sold the game originally, while also still putting in the amount of work needed to create almost a full new, holy shit, a full new game itself. So like, if you think about it, us getting free stuff, if there's a game with no microtransactions, the free stuff for games is just ridiculous. It's just undoable for a lot of companies, indie and AAA. I hope this is only a 2-lap race. 3, Jesus. This might be the first drift race that I speed up. Usually drift races are pretty quick and pretty easy. But I don't think it's gonna be such a way for this one. Ah, balls. We'll see how long 1 lap takes. There we go. Ah, okay, never mind. Man, drifting in Street X races takes so much focus. Really? You reset me because I was going like 3 mile an hour? This is like every drift track I've ever been on put into one. That was just 1 lap and it took 2 minutes. All right, let's speed it up a little. Okay, I'm only like a quarter of the way done with this third lap, but I 100% won. The hurry means that the rest of them finished, but I'm finishing with damn near 200,000. Can I hit 200,000? Nope. Ah, 199,996. Really? 4 off from 200,000. Oh my god. All right. I think since I'm down in this area, I might as well just finish sweeping through and finish up this area. Oh my god, I just want to finish this up. I don't even want to like get up and finish everything that I got to do today. I just want to get this stuff done. But oh my god, is it taking so freaking long. 3.5 hours so far. Jeez.
Super Street is here and looking for winners. Make sure you nab the
Okay.
checkered flag.
Street magazine. Again, I don't really need street magazines. Alright, I got 2 circuits and 2 sprints down here, and then I got a sprint and a circuit and a drift. Let's just go to the circuit. Oh my god, it's another long one. Please just be a 2-lap boy. Oh, I don't want to spend another 20 minutes on a circuit. I mean, it's not really. It's like 10 minutes, but either way. Oh my god, I just want to... Ugh, what the heck was that flash? Like, had a flash of yellow. It's a 3-lap. Oh my god. How long is 1 lap gonna take? Okay, well, 1 lap is gonna take a long ass time if I do that. Okay, can you stop with that so I can see what I'm doing? Jesus Christ. My god, some of the like holy shit cams that they give are just a little too much. To be honest, I didn't actually mean to do that, but it worked out perfectly. Okay, so they're definitely going through the gas station each time now. Oh my god, it's another 2.5 minute lap. Say another 2-minute lap. All right, let's speed it up. Oh, okay, that one's done. Please tell me no other circuits are gonna pop up. I've almost completed all of the races on the board. God. Oh my god, all of these races are just ridiculously long. The good news is sprints are like half the length of circuits, which is still long, but at least I'm not doing the same thing like 3 times. I would much prefer sprints over circuits. Oh my god. Then you hit a car, and then the car is like, by the way, I'm gonna turn into a literal wall. Good luck moving me. I love how it shows the shortcut there, but you can't actually get the shortcut because it's only accessible from one side, and it's not the side that you're going on. Oh god. Honestly, the racing on dirt thing is not exactly ideal. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you don't get any traction on dirt. And it's loud. Oh god. The few like breakable and movable objects that are in the game throw you off so much because it's like, oh god, I've hit in some of those before and they don't move. And so you're not paying attention to where you are, and you're like at the end of the race, and you're like, no! Okay. Alright. That's one sprint down. Next. Alright, URL time. Is it story?
No hard feelings, right?
Nikki's in our corner now.
Caleb's telling everyone you'll never race again once he's in control. He's crazy. You better watch your back. I'll do what I can, but it's up to you now.
What good are any of you? Not one of you could take that guy out? Not one? What do you think is gonna happen if he keeps winning? You can say goodbye to all this, your precious sponsors, all the C notes falling into your hands, all of it!
Fine, we'll take care of it. He ain't gonna walk away from it this time.
You just make sure he goes down. Or ain't none of you gonna walk away from this.
Okay. So, not facing Nate. Not the last URL. Ugh. This is probably the longest, like, single recording session that I've done in a long time. Normally, whenever I'm doing something like this, I'm usually cutting out something pretty major. Alright, so is like Nikki in this race? Am I missing something? Like, is Scott, Greg, David, Julie? I'm not seeing Nikki anywhere. I mean, I guess we'll see it at the end scoreboard. It's gonna be another 3 racer. Which, you know, makes me wonder, like, why is this dude just having all of his his little henchman race me. Why not just come race me himself? Like, I get it. The whole, like, story and background. He's too cool to race me. But, like, if he's this threatened, why not just take me down yourself? I don't know. I never really got the henchman thing. If I wanted something done, I was just going to do it myself. God, I dropped a lot of gears there. Jesus. Man, I did this lap really badly. I'm not gonna be able to do the other lap as poorly. I gotta make sure that I really do. I messed up that turn, and that's what kind of screwed me over. I just gotta pay attention to the turn here. That's much better, much cleaner, much nicer. That's how you take a turn there. Which, you know, by the way, what are these other people like? Oh my god. Why did that flip me? My car just decided that it wanted to be on top of its roof. Thank God it didn't screw me that much. Okay, alright. Oh my god. But yeah, like, what about these other URL racers? Like, I mean, I get it, the potential. Oh, I didn't even look to see if Nikki was in the race. Whoopsie. But like, I get it, the potential to make a lot of money in the URL races is there, but like, what are these other racers doing? Like, hey, I'm just gonna try to get some money. Oh, there's a feud going on. Oh well. That car sounds weird. That car sounds really weird. Alright. Is that both cars that sound weird? I don't know. It's whatever. Let's just win these. Okay, took that a whole heck of a lot better this time. Dude's name is Greg, and isn't our friend's name Julie? Is that our friend Julie? Like, I don't remember. I feel like a lot of these URL racers like are important people that I should pay attention to, but I don't really remember what everybody. No, our friend's name is Rachel. How come Rachel never races, by the way? You know, we're trying to take down this big dude who is hogging up all the sponsors, and she's just acting like my agent, but she's a racer. Like, why aren't you racing? Stop being lazy. Get out here and race. All right, one more race. I don't see Nikki, so Nikki is not in this race. Oh. Even though that looks almost explicitly like her Mustang right in front of me. If I remember correctly, that looks almost exactly like her Mustang. This pearlescent purple race car is sticking right on my butt here. It always makes me feel good about myself whenever I hear an AI blow through their entire NOS tank and they don't catch me even in the slightest. I don't know, it just gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. This is definitely a newer style of track. I don't remember ever racing on one like this. The other two I do, but this one not so much. Like, I remember parts of it, but I don't remember the parts being set up like this. Okay. Should be as simple as just finishing this race, and then we got like 3 or 4 other races to do, and then I'm done. Which on papers doesn't sound like a lot, but we see how long some of these races are taking. Like I said, this episode is gonna be the last. It's gonna be a freaking gigantic episode, but it is gonna be the last. I'm gonna be curious to see how long this episode is whenever I'm done editing it all and cutting out like all the non-talking parts and speeding everything up, and I'm gonna be very curious to see how long it is. The only reason why I haven't like tried to cut it into 2 episodes just yet is because I know I have a lot of time where I'm gonna have like cuts in it and stuff, and so even though it's going on like almost 3.5 hours of footage right now, I maybe have just around 2 hours. So we're at mega episode length right now, because like my long episodes sometimes can get upwards of an hour. So I consider mega episodes like twice that. I mean, even last episode, it was like an hour and a half. So, okay, we should get a little bit more story after this. If he says I'll take care of him myself, and then I got like just a, hey, this is the final race, I might cry from happiness. Not that I want this. Not that I don't want to play this game anymore. It's just, it feels very dragged on at this point, and I hate when things feel very dragged on. And it's why I started really cutting out a lot of the races, cutting out a lot of the stuff in between, speeding them up, is because eventually it all feels the same, and I don't want it to feel the same. I want you guys to be just as interested and just as excited for it as when we first started playing it all the way back like a month and a half ago. Nothing? God damn it. Alright, well, we got a special event. We got 2 sprints, 2 circuits, and a drift. I'm gonna go do the special event and see where it takes me. Alright, here we go. Cover of a magazine. Alright, what do we got? carbonated. Well, I mean, my car is pretty much all carbon fiber. Boosted or blown? Oh, blown all the way. Just full blown. Just nothing but blowing. Oh, okay. I think I need just one more URL. I hope I just need one more URL. I have to be close. There's no way that I'm not, like, at the very cusp of the end of the game. I got 2 sprints, 2 circuits, and a drift left. I swear to God, if the circuits keep popping up more and more, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh my God. It's like the mother of all sprints. We're so close. We're so close. So tantalizingly close. They're like, it's not even an episode's worth now. So many cars have that fire decal. The one right in front of me, the purple, where it's like white in the front and then turns into flames. See, that's one of the reasons why I don't like cosmetics. It's like, everybody's like, hey, cosmetics help you stand out. I'm like, yeah, sure, maybe. But once everybody starts using those same cosmetics, this car is legitimately trying to swerve around and hit me. Oh my God. But, like, eventually everybody starts using cosmetics. And so you end up looking like everybody else. And that's like one of the things that one of my mods in the stream, he loves cosmetics. He would die for cosmetics. One of the people who, like, he sees a game, he's playing a game that he likes, and he sees a cosmetic that he finds really cool. Like I said, that took way too long. It should have just put me back. Jesus. But he would die for some cosmetics, you know. And so he would get them. Like, for example, Fall Guys. He loved Fall Guys for a little bit, and I'm sure he's listening like, hey, that's me. But he's like, oh, look at this, look at my outfit. And then I'm like, yeah, and then he just looks like so many other people. I'm like, if you want to stand out, go basic, because nobody goes basic anymore. Everybody always has all of these cosmetics with them, and it's like, eventually you just look like everybody else, so what's the point in it? And then for half the stuff, like, now for like Need for Speed, a lot of people would probably drive outside of their cars, granted, but like 90% of the time for me, for how my car looks, I never really see it. So I could have a stock, nothing new on the car, and it would, normally I wouldn't know any different. You know what I mean? Oh my God, another one of these. Hopefully this is the last time we're racing down in this area, because nothing new has currently popped up. People are outside my apartment. But nothing new has popped up, so hopefully all of these races are the last. I have a feeling this is going to be another one that gets sped up though, so fair warning on that. We'll see how long it takes. But 3 laps around the entire Coal Harbor region. Oh my God. Really? I swear, at this point in the game, like, the AI is designed specifically to fuck you over as much and as hard as they possibly can. I mean, granted, I guess, like, technically speaking, after a while, like, I haven't been able to upgrade the performance of my car or get a better car. So, after a while, they do have to make things a little bit more difficult. Otherwise, it just feels like you get to that peak, and then that's it. There's nothing new to the game, and no difficulty to the game whatsoever. So, like, I understand that, but Jesus. These guys whipping around like they do sometimes. Two-minute lap, roughly. Yeah, we're gonna speed this up because it's 3 laps. I wish circuits were only 1 or 2 laps. I really, really do. Let me... Oh my god, are you fucking serious? I was sitting there hitting the select button so that it would reset, and it's like, no, we're not gonna reset your car. Why would we reset your car? That's blasphemous. Reset! Come on! What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening in this game? I'm sitting here smashing the reset button. Why didn't you reset? Oh my god, if that would have cost me the freaking race again, I would have been so pissed. God, I hate sprints. Circuits, whatever they are. They take way too long, man. I could have been done with this game by now if this circus wouldn't be 10 minutes per fucking race. Now I'm just getting irritated with this game. Oh my god, are you fucking serious, game? Are you serious? Are you literally trying to shit on me? God, this is getting to be so obnoxious. I'm honestly not even having fun now. That's the annoying part, is this game is literally trying so hard to just be obnoxious that it is not even fun. Look at this, you can't tell where it is because, once again, it's just impossible to tell whenever it's in areas like this.
Hey man, Power Magazine just
Take the
shot
picture,
your
I don't
car
care.
next release.
Let's go do the sprint. Oh my god. All of the prompts are just repeating themselves. Races are literally the longest that they possibly could be. I just have 3 races. The next URL race has to be the last. There's no way that it isn't the last. Yeah, in all honesty, like, with some of the shit that this game is pulling now, I'm not even having fun. And I can almost guarantee it's just the AI pathing. Because, like, there's nothing else in the special event, the sprint to the special event. The AI legitimately made the turn to come right in front of me so that it would smack right in front of me. Like, there's never any time when AIs are whipping around a turn like that fast in a free roam, but it did that time just because I was in a special event. And then I don't even know if I put it in, probably not. But at the end of the first lap in the last circuit that I had to redo, they put a truck right in front of me. Ended up having to, like, play catch up after that, and then I took the shortcut, and there was a car smack in the middle of where I was driving. So I ended up going on top of it, and one of my biggest issues right now is if something like that happens, thankfully it actually let me this time, I'll hit the reset button, which is select, which is supposed to just put you right back into the middle of the road in the direction that you're supposed to be going, or that you were going. I'll sit there and I'll spam the crap out of select and then be like, nah, we're not gonna reset you. No, that's just that would be too much of a thing that would actually help you progress in the game to do. No, we're not gonna. No, why would they ever? I swear to God, if another race pops up, I'll flip shit in a half. I have to be at the end. Oh my God, I've been recording for over 4 hours for this one video. Of course, it's another downhill drift, and of course, it's on the worst side of the ground possible. Watch, it's gonna be. Oh, okay, not as bad. I was gonna say, watch, it's gonna be like 250,000. I'm sorry if, like, the video's kind of gotten to the point where it doesn't even seem enjoyable. Like I said, I was enjoying myself with this game, but it's gotten to a point where it's so obnoxiously dragged on. There's so much bullshit happening that otherwise wouldn't normally happen. I can't believe I'm still playing it, if I'm being honest with you guys. No, the only reason why I'm playing it right now, oh my God, really? Oh my God, really? Is because of how close we are to finishing the game. And I don't want to just up and stop playing right before we finish the game. Okay, I'm gonna have to focus on this. I'll see you guys whenever it's done. There we go. Oh my God. God damn. Alright. Please, please, please don't make me do this last circuit. Or if this is the last circuit, please let it be the full last circuit. I'm so done with circuits. They're the worst. I just want to get this done. I'm literally at the very, very, very end, and it, like, this is what I'm talking about. They're just extending it far
Street
too
Tuner
much.
Magazine are digging the back drop
They're
for a long shot winner.
they're
That fits your bill.
what? Stop, stop, just drive. Like, this is what I mean. A special event, and then they just keep popping up circuits. They're not popping up like drag races. They're not popping up sprints. No, they're popping up the literal longest races possible. Okay, yay, we did it. Get tuned. Please be the URL so that I can finally be done with this game. A 4.5 hour long session of recording for just this one video. Oh, good. Bots are back and spamming my comments again, guys. Yay. It's only this race. This one at least doesn't look too terribly long. Still too long for my taste, though. If you guys couldn't tell, I've honestly and truly stopped having fun. When I was a kid, maybe I would have had more fun with this, but as an adult now, like, this just feels so unbelievably dragged out. Oh, Jesus Christ. That it's not even like it's a fun dragged out anymore. It's just, it's dragged out to the point where I don't even want to try anymore. I like this is one of the issues that retro games have with trying to hold true to today, because they had to drag it out so much. 9 out of 10 people would have stopped playing this game by now. In this day and age, like, nobody would sit there and continue to play this game. Oh my god, get off my ass. With it taking this ungodly long just for it to tell one piece of story at the very end of the fucking game. Oh look, these two cars are literally exactly the same. The action camera, it's cool for a little bit, but it gets obnoxious. I just have to say, like, I get it. Action camera, ooh, ah, pretty. It was a cool new revolutionary thing at the time. But my god, like, I'm in the air and I want to know where I'm going so I can start, like, trying to turn so I actually go in the direction that I want to go, and then it's like, action camera for 20 minutes. Oh, you hit into this as you landed because you couldn't turn out of the way because we had you in action camera. Of course. Of course. It's that thing, like I said. It's right in the path that you always have to go. All of the shortcuts are always getting absolutely fucked because whenever the AI goes through it, no problem. But, by golly gee whiz, if I go through it, there's gonna be something right outside of it. You know, like every once in a while, that's one thing, but with it happening consistently, at the end here, it's not even like I can't say that it's even because of just coincidence. It is way too common now. Watch, I'm gonna take the shortcut. There's gonna be another car right outside of it. Wow, surprisingly there wasn't. Holy shit. Fuck that taxi. Okay, we got it. Yeah, thank you. That's what I mean. Action camera is just too long. It takes so long. Like, stop. It's not that cool anymore. You're at the end of the game. It's not that cool. That better have been the last fucking race. This better be the last URL. That's all I'm saying. If this isn't the last URL, this... It's so small. This is it. Like, if this is not the last, then I'm done. Like, regardless, this will be the end. Because it is way too fucking dragged on. Way too dragged on. I'm just so annoyed with it at this point. This better be it. Probably not. No, knowing my luck, it won't be. It's gonna be a 3 race. This is a really short track. Get off my tail, man. Hopefully all of the tracks in this are gonna be short. That'd be really nice. I would not be against this being how like all 3 races are. I really wouldn't. See, like, this is a short, sweet, and to the point race. This is what they've needed the entire time. I get it, you want to have some length to your game, but eventually it just gets to be a little too much, if you know what I mean. I don't know, maybe they were hoping that people wouldn't play it all in one go like that, but between the bullshit of the AI tracking or AI pathing, I should say, and how long it's been taking to finish up this last, like, little part of the game, it's just too much. It is way too much. And I think the main reason why I'm seeing it that way is because I'm so used to games today that this is just not a viable game. Let me rephrase that. It's a viable game, but their ability to button it up and make it short, sweet, and to the point, and easy to enjoy and play by the end is so bad. Oh my god, what is happening? That dude has a wide body kit on. If I was supposed to have gotten a wide body kit by now, I might actually be a little upset. What is happening with these AIs? Is it just because I've been playing for so long that the AI tracking and pathing is just so out of whack, it's not doing anything properly? Like, what is happening? Or is this just what always happens behind me? And I just never see it because I'm always in front. Considering I started out horribly and getting that is just pure unbridled proof that this game is literally out to try and make me wreck. The dude swerved out and then swerved back in to hit me. What the actual hell? I really honestly think they have AI tracking going right now so that they try to make it so they crash into you and mess you up. It's like find player, smash player, find player, smash player. At least I'm far enough out in front that I don't have to worry about it this time. That was straight up just 100% proof of that shit, though. Oh my god. Like, holy crap. Come on. I should have known they weren't going to be as short as the first one. Man could have hoped. They've done it before. At least I took first. That's not what you want. I'm gonna be honest, I felt like that turn right there, I thought I was gonna like lose it and spin out. It did not feel like I had full control of the car right there. Man, they give you this track with the J turn enough that, like, I've gotten to the point with this J turn that I can take it and take first with it, whereas I usually lost first when I took it. That's saying something with how much they give you the same track and the same obstacles for tracks. Okay. Dude behind me, his name is Al. If you look at it quickly, it looks like it's AI. Okay. Please be the end of the game now. I've done everything on the map. We still have to make the ugliest car possible. Okay, come on. Come on, give it to me, game. Be nice to me. Please be nice to me. It's doing a lot of loading. What? Are you serious? Is he gonna keep popping up circuits? I know I said that was gonna be the last no matter what. But if this pops up a circuit after I beat this circuit, I don't think I'm gonna be able to retain my sanity. I really don't think I'd be able to retain my sanity. And of course, it's in this area too, the area that is the worst to try to drive in. Was it not even up here? Oh my god. Prove you ain't a punk. Okay, no. Story.
Yeah, big deal. It was one race. It ain't gonna happen again. You can't do that. We have a deal. Look, just give me one more chance. I can take it. You're nothing but bad luck. I took you out once, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm calling you out. Right here, right now. Everything on the line. You down or what?
Please tell me that means this is the last race. Please tell me that means this is the last race. It's a long race, and all of those cars did look very familiar. It is the last race. This race is gonna be tough too. It's 5 laps. If I end up starting to really smoke this dude and having no trouble with him, I may speed it up until there's trouble, but this is the last race. This is like 100% the last race. I can't believe it. It's finally the last race. Guys, did you know this is the last race? I don't think I said it enough. This is the last race. We're gonna do at least 1 lap without being sped up, but guys, this is the last fucking race. So is this like the same dude who ordered some dude in an SUV to T-bone me and like nearly kill my guy at the beginning of the game? Is that what I'm picking up from this? I feel like that's what who this dude is. You know, for wanting to put it all on the line, he's not really doing much here. He's kind of following my pathing here. Ah, balls. Well, I needed to slow down anyway. Okay, well that's 1 lap. He hasn't been too much of an issue, so we're gonna speed it up for you guys unless something crazy happens. Oh my god, I did it first. I was so far ahead of him. Oh my god, I was so far ahead of him. He was in a GTO too. $10,000. Oh, that should be it. That should be the end. That should be the final race of this game. 5 hours. Oh.
Awesome racing! I can't believe it! Woo! Yes! I can't believe it! Yes! We got it, baby!
Oh. It's so nice. Finally. Finally. 5 hours of recording. 5 hours to complete this game today. And we still have one more thing that we gotta do. We're gonna do it in the main menu. We're not gonna do it in the... completely unlocked all performance and visual upgrades in quick race mode. There are no more events to complete in the world. Return to your garage to re-race any events from my career. Okay, well, you see, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna quit the main menu. And then... oh, we're gonna make the ugliest possible car. Customize. Let's see, RX-7, where's the skyline? There it is. We're gonna make the ugliest possible skyline that we can. Alright, we're not even gonna try to make it look good. There we go. Very flat, very stock. Yeah, very dumb. Very dumb. Oh, yeah, that you'd never be able to race with that on, technically. Alright, I know there were some really dumb ones down here. There we go. That's very dopey looking. We'll get the split hook. Yeah, well, we'll see. Alright, where was that one? It was like the triple, yeah, twister duel. Was so dumb. Alright. There we go. Headlights. Looks like it's so sad. It's very, very dumb looking. Good. Loving it. Ah, yes, circles. All what we always wanted. Two little dopey things there. We're oh wait, carbon fiber. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna carbon fiber it because it will look very dumb at the end. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna convert the trunk to carbon fiber. Now you see, there's a reason why I'm doing all this carbon fiber stuff. It's gonna give me a max visual rating, but it's gonna be the ugliest car we've ever seen. Okay, just trust me on this. Where was the eraser? There it is. Alright, so carbon fiber. We can put a wide body kit on it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. It's all carbon fiber, right? Alright, now. You know what? We're gonna upgrade it. We'll make it fast. But this whole car is literally just carbon fiber right now. I wish I could like make it a convertible, and so it like okay, so I should specify why I'm doing this. I personally do not like the look of carbon fiber. Technically speaking, carbon fiber has a lot of utility. Alright. Bright ass white. No, we'll do a pearlescent kind of white. No, honestly, I kind of like the gloss white. Very glossy white, just stands out, super grossness. And then the brakes are gonna be yellow. It's not even gonna look like we're gonna have brakes. Engine accents, we're gonna make gray, so it doesn't even look like it's accented. Muffler, again, we're gonna make it black so it looks like it's burnt. We can't even really put vinyls on this thing, honestly. No decals. Alright, now we need to make this ugly. So anyway, like I was saying, alright, I'm sorry, but I really don't like the look of the retro. We're gonna give it, yeah, that god awful color. The main reason why I don't like carbon fiber is because, yeah, that doesn't match at all. Oh, I need to upgrade to a custom trunk layout. Don't I have that? Yeah, I should, but I don't. It looks really fake and gross. There we go. We'll go with that. Spinners, because why not? It just looks super artificial to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I've never liked it. Those look horrible. Make them really thin tires. Trunk audio, trunk layout. Custom layout. Alright, look. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna put a whole bunch of nitrous bottles in the back, like we're compensating for something. And it's gonna be the bright blue ones too, not the white ones that would blend in. Look like we're like seriously compensating for something, because we want it to look like our car is hot garbage. I know, why am I doing this to such a beautiful skyline? Well, you see, I'm in one of those moods where I just want to not. I just want to not. Trunk neon. Alright, and then it's gonna have a lime green pulse just because it's gross. And nothing on this car matches whatsoever. Oh yeah, go with the purple. Nothing on this car matches in the slightest. Oh yeah, bright ass yellow, perfect. Nitrous purge. We're gonna make the nitrous purge look horrible. We have a lot of greens and yellows. We don't want a lot of greens and yellows. Blue and green? Blue and green will work. We'll go with blue and green. Yeah. Because why not? There we go. Probably the ugliest car that I could make. My personal, what I think is not a very attractive car. To me, none of this speaks attractiveness. I don't like all the carbon fiber. I know there's like some ways that you can make carbon fiber be painted and stuff like that, but I personally don't like the look of carbon fiber. A bright ass white where it's not carbon fiber, which just makes it stand out all the more. Really crappy spinners and yellow brakes, and then a yellow pulse neon with purple windows. Like, nothing on this car matches even in the slightest. And it is amazing and excellent, and I love it. And that is gonna do it for Need for Speed Underground 2. If you guys made it to the end of this episode, you are freaking insane. So thank you guys just for being here through this journey of Need for Speed Underground 2 in the first place, but also getting to the end of this super mega episode that should have never been this long in the first place. But it is what it is. Hopefully it's not going to be too terribly long for you guys after the editing. So next up is Dark Cloud. I'm really excited for Dark Cloud. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a whole hell of a lot of fun. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. But for now, make sure you go out, do something nice for somebody today. Could really make their day. You never know how horrible of a day they could be having. And, you know, hit that like button if you enjoyed this series and if you enjoyed this episode. And I will see all of you guys next time. Bye, guys!